Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That was really good, but you were meant to make it a Wild Show version.
That was a wild show.
We're gonna get taken down off the internet now because you just sung a real song. We're screwed. You've ruined us on
What
Christmas
are you saying?
Day.
We should have had different lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to go like jingle, Wild Show, jingle, podcast, jingle, all the Wild Show.
Right. Okay.
No, it's not. You've ruined it. We're just gonna get into the Christmas special.
Shall we try again?
No, we're just gonna get into the Christmas special now. It's gone. The moment's passed. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Christmas version of the Wild Show with me, James Tyler,
and Sam Hall.
And our amazing assistant, the producer.
Oh, I'm an assistant and a producer. I am the lowest of peasants and the highest of lords.
And he doesn't like Christmas.
That's why we call him the Grinch.
I can't just make sound effects. I have to prepare them. If you wanted me to do why would an explosion sound effect even fit there? Did you understand that, Sam?
Like thunder and lightning in the background.
Oh, I do. Actually, I do have thunder and lightning. Do I? I have.
You must have.
Oh yeah, I do. Christmas thunder.
That's very panto-y then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is panto. I don't know why you don't.
Do you want me to say it?
Right,
again?
we're completely off topic. This is meant to be a Christmas special.
We are talking Christmas. We're just talking about
James, stop stroking
how
the
we
mic.
tell our audience.
God, he hasn't been here for like 3 weeks, and he's completely forgotten how to do this.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay.
Are we going to say what today's date is to ruin the surprise, to ruin like the illusion that this is happening close to Christmas?
Yeah.
It's Christmas. I'm feeling pretty Christmassy now. Like,
Yeah.
all the lights are up.
Yeah.
Little kids are singing carols. I haven't seen any of that.
I'm getting festive myself.
Sam's got
Yeah.
Christmas themed Disney clothes on. I don't have I should have worn my Christmas jumper today.
And the whole.
Sam's seen my Christmas jumper.
And the whole of the country has had Christmas light switch-ons, Christmas markets,
Yeah.
and everything all over
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time, everybody. Get ready to spend. Get ready
Yeah.
to buy.
Yeah.
Get ready to eat.
This is where we run out of money at the end of the year.
Do not say that.
And then we have to start in January again.
Yeah, we have to go like wash cars for like 3 weeks straight.
That sounds good to me. We can have a Christmas. We can have lots of money for the broadcast.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since the last podcast? It's been quite. We did the Sam special. It's just me and Sam.
Yeah.
Having a chat.
Yeah.
But.
And it was amazing. I listened to
Yeah,
it.
this is the only episode.
Did you watch it? Did you listen to it? Oh look.
Huh?
Did you listen to it? Oh look.
Did you hear what happened at the end?
I can't remember what happened.
Sam beat me in an arm wrestle. It's the whole point of the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, she did.
She beat me in an arm wrestle. It didn't translate very well to a video podcast. I should have put like Rocky music over it or something. Oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been like a month since you were off. We were off work for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You were off work for 2 weeks, and then I think I saw you once, but then you weren't in on the Friday.
Yeah.
You were off doing something else.
I went on...
Turkey and tinsel.
I went on a turkey and tinsel holiday, as Sam just shared.
You were on a coach trip, weren't you?
Yes, I went on a coach trip, which the organisation's called Richard Brothers. And I went with someone from my house. We had our own bedrooms. We stayed in a hotel called the Merion. And Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we had 3-course meals. And I still lost weight. Which
Come on, James, it's Christmas. You gotta put like a layer of fat on, otherwise you'll freeze to death.
Yeah.
That's what they used to do in ancient times.
But I had 2 days in Llandudno. So Saturday I walked the Alice in Wonderland trail because there's a thing about they think Lewis Carroll got inspiration from Llandudno to make Alice in Wonderland, and he had a close relationship with
a
family
place,
that had a daughter called Alice. And they reckon
Did you see the weird cat? Was there the weird cat?
There was a sculpture of him.
Cool. He's my favourite one.
And there was 3 of the White Rabbit. There's a Lewis Carroll Memorial. The house, unfortunately, I found where it was, but it's been knocked down. I saw Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And then I saw a bandstand with some of the characters on top.
Cool.
And I saw the White Rabbit model that jumps down, looking like he's jumping down a rabbit hole.
Did you find the hole, though?
No. And then the next day, then I went and walked right to the top of the Great Orme on the side of Llandudno. And it said on the sign it will take me 2 hours to get up there. I was up there in an hour and a half. Someone needs to renew that sign.
I'm guessing it was epic.
I ended up walking back to Llandudno via the coast path.
You don't fall down the ditch or something?
No, I didn't. But then I came past a ski centre where there was people skiing. So I think that is the Wild Show Christmas get-together next year. We're all going to go skiing in Llandudno. So that's what I've done since, and obviously I returned to work at the end of last week. So I think that's all we need to find out what you've been up to now since the last podcast.
Oh yeah, was it last week?
2 weeks ago, we recorded the Sam special. So last 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of you were here last Friday, were you?
No, we
No,
were
we were
at
like-
Norman Industries.
Who's he?
No, we were in Harvard West.
No,
Were we?
You. And I was going to Llandudno.
Oh yeah, I had my haircut.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Was that last week? Was it?
Yeah, was it the...
It was the weekend before last when we were supposed to have someone coming on.
Of course, yeah, we'll cut that.
Yeah, that didn't happen because we need to
Sam, just talk about what you've been up to. Well, you had your haircut, didn't you?
Well, I had my haircut.
Is this the haircut that I'm looking at right now?
Yeah.
What did you have done to it?
Well, I shortened it, so it's
No.
like very short.
You used to have it tied back, didn't you?
Yes, I
It's
did.
not anymore.
No, I decided to have it done. No.
Cool. Do you prefer it like this?
Yeah,
Easier to manage?
easy to wash and stuff and dry and brush it.
See, that's short hair for you, but I've never had hair that long,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't know. My hair doesn't really like...
We don't do it because it's just a nightmare for us, isn't it? Trying to get up.
I mean,
trying to get around to
I
cutting it
wouldn't be
daily.
opposed to having long hair. Like, my hair doesn't grow down, it just grows out. You just said my name, by the way. I'm going to cut that. No one can
Well,
know.
like Afro.
No one can know my real name. I'm like the Doctor from Doctor Who. I love foreshadowing.
Wow, who?
Yeah, my hair just kind of grows out. Like, it just goes out like this.
Like an afro.
It just... No, not like an afro. I can't have an afro. No, it's just like it's bigger. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It does go down, but like it also goes up. It's funny, but it's my head doesn't go long. James, have you had a haircut recently?
I had a haircut about 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I thought so. Your hair looks like it has been cut and grown.
December seems to be the month of
since I saw you guys.
haircuts.
I haven't had a haircut in December. I had a haircut in November.
Mal's hair's gone short.
Who's Mal?
Yeah, who is Mal?
Who's Mal?
Oh, he's just...
Who are you talking about?
He's one of God's best friends.
Oh, okay. That's a good
I'm
answer.
guessing he's gonna listen to this.
Yeah, he will. He'll love that. Mal is a mystery, though. Who knows? Who knows who Mal?
He's a mystery man from
It's
outer
like a
space.
J.J. Abrams mystery box, but not really, because I have no intention of revealing. Well, that is a J.J. He never has any intention of revealing the mysteries. Anyway, Sam, is that all you've been up to? Haircut?
Yeah, that was like week before.
Yeah. No,
What have you done in the last week?
Well,
there's one thing. There's one thing you went to that I know about.
oh, was it last week? We went to Harvard West.
No, this week. Something happened this week. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. I was thinking it was you went to Haverford West, yeah? What did
Yeah,
you
that was Friday because we did record then for the Easy Read News.
Yes, that still hasn't been released yet, but I will get to work on that as soon as I have it. The person who's supposed to be delivering it to me is deathly ill right now. and has not been.
And
able
after
to show
that,
to
I
me.
caught a bus with James.
Yeah, and
Don't we-
she's done her first independent
Well,
bus trip.
not independent because
without-
you were there.
Well, yeah, but without family
Yeah.
or
Would you do it again?
Yes,
her
I
boss.
would.
You gonna get a bus into work at any point?
I will do. But
You should do it. You should do it. And you should get a bus home because then you can leave whenever you want.
I would love to do that, but maybe on a Thursday or Friday I could. But Wednesday is gonna I go to club on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's different.
Then on a Saturday, I showed Sam around Milford Haven, and then I went home with. I didn't go home. I offered to go on the train with Sam as far as Carmarthen, just in case anything went wrong with the trains. Then there was someone she knew there, and the train was going straight back to Milford. So she got off. I stayed on and went back home again.
The joys of public transport.
Yeah, but we did spend the day together. We did on Saturday.
Yeah.
We went bowling and
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we did stay at the hotel.
And who won by a point in the final game?
Yes. Yeah.
51-50, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. But cause I really enjoyed that weekend.
Our producer probably would have slashed us if he was there.
What? I would have what?
Flash us.
Why would I do that?
Well, I mean, you probably would have whopped at some point.
Why?
Cause we went bowling.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant I would kill you with a knife or something.
No.
Oh, you meant metal. Okay.
No, we meant you probably would have walked over at some points if you were playing.
I thought you were implying I would have cut you with a knife or something.
Do you know what, when we go to Cardiff next week, we'll take you to the Red Dragons and we'll give you a game in
I don't like the
on
Red
the
Dragons,
bowling
I
alley.
They used to have the Doctor Who exhibition there, but they don't anymore. That went a long time ago.
Maybe we can do that next week
Yeah.
if we get time.
It's not too far from where we're going.
No. So,
Right.
shall we move on to our next section?
Yes, so we don't have a guest because Santa couldn't make it as our guest. So
No.
We already got a Santa. We're looking at one.
Oh, ew, I don't want to be Santa. Ugh.
His beard.
Have you seen that horrific movie where a man puts on the coat and he turns into a freakish Santa Claus?
Which one's that one?
It's like a man, he finds Santa's coat. He kills Santa and he finds Santa's coat and then he puts it on. And he
Oh, Santa
freakishly
Claus
transforms.
one.
It's horrifying. Can you imagine that happening to you?
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
There's a part where his heart is playing Jingle Bells.
That's Tim Allen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making a joke because people wouldn't normally talk about Santa Claus in this way. It's very humorous.
Which one's that one? Is that Santa Claus 1 or 2 or 3?
That
One
was
is the one
one.
where he becomes Santa Claus. 2 is the one where there's weird fake Tim Allen and he's creepy. And then 3 is the one with
And
Jack
the-
Frost.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen it.
And then they made a TV show that came out last year called The Santa Clauses.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, it's on Disney Plus. Pay us, Disney. Pay us.
Yeah. So we obviously have no guest, as the producer
No,
said.
but Sam's apparently made up a story based on a reindeer or something.
Yeah.
do you want to tell us the story, Sam? I didn't plan
And-
this. They did this independently.
And I've made a story as well.
Well, you told me. Okay, we'll get to yours in a second. Sam, do you want to tell your reindeer story? It's based on a true story.
Yeah, I think it is what I seen on Facebook. There was I'm not sure where he's come from, but I think Santa's lost his reindeers.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like that. But the reindeer's on the loose.
Yeah. So it sounds like that if Santa's lost his reindeer, there's no Christmas in a couple of weeks then. Santa's not coming. He's going to have to send one of his elves to travel around the world
Yes.
in a flying car. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the end of the story? Or have you even started?
Have we not seen it on Discord about a missing reindeer?
Sam, you said you made up a story, has beginning, middle, and end. Story structure, first, second, third act. Rising action. Come on, Sam. Come on.
It's just like a missing reindeer from
Oh, okay. That's the story. There's a missing reindeer.
yeah. There is a few other reindeers gone missing as well. I don't know
Somebody's
if it's-
kidnapping all the reindeers. There's a reindeer kidnapper going around. Who is it, Sam?
I'm not really sure. It could be
That's boring.
the elf.
The elf, the only one. Who's the elf?
The naughty elf.
The
is
naughty-
called-
Oh, he's like the evil elf of all the elves.
Yes.
Why does he want to kidnap the reindeer? What's his motivation?
I guess he wants to fly a reindeer by himself.
So he's actually just a misunderstood, like, lonely person. And
Yes.
he wants to be just like his daddy Santa.
I just made it up.
Yeah, I know. Right, James, you got a story?
Okay, so I've come up with something that's a bit more of a story and not just something that's happened. Okay, so Christmas Eve 2023. Christmas is important to the world, and the world loves Santa and all his friends. And on this very snowy, cold night in Wales, West Wales has had bad news that Santa can't come this year because of the 20-mile-per-hour speed limit. So he's going everywhere this year, but the enemy, Mark Drakeford, has stopped Santa coming in because Santa won't be able to go. Santa will not be able to get around the world. No, he won't be able to get around Wales. He won't be able to get around the world if he's got to go at 20 per hour in Wales. So
I didn't know the 20 mile per hour rule extended into the sky.
Well, it has now.
It has now. James did.
Yeah.
I feel like James is the real enemy here.
And all the people in Wales have decided to get an airplane and go to the Bahamas for Christmas instead, so Santa can deliver their presents.
Okay.
The end. Difference is there's heat.
Yes, but we don't. He's got heat and we got snow.
Story time. Christmas story. Alright, that was good. Is that all the stories? 'Cause I haven't got one. I didn't know we were doing stories. I didn't plan for this. I haven't really thought about the podcast all week because they were ripping the windows out. So
Yeah.
I'm just moving where I was working every single day.
Well, we could have done a podcast special, windows being ripped out in the background.
That could have been good. Ooh, bit too loud there, James.
Sorry. Okay, so our next section, I guess, is media.
It is.
Yeah.
Anybody been watching any Christmas things?
I was watching Home Alone
That's a
because the other
that's a Christmas
guys
thing.
were watching Home Alone the other day.
Yeah, that's a Christmas thing. What do you think of Home
I
Alone?
absolutely love the second Home Alone because he gets lost in New York.
Yeah.
I think that's one of
And
my favourites.
and I like taking the mickey out of this because there's two guys in the city that look exactly the same guys
In the first one.
in the first one. How do you get on the wrong plane, end up in a city and come across your enemies from a year ago? I mean, I would have thought they were in Barbados or something and he was in New York.
Why would they be in Barbados?
But he comes to a very fancy hotel, which means if I went to New York, I'm going to that hotel.
Do you remember who he meets in the hotel? What classic character he meets?
Yeah, the horrible Donald Trump.
He meets Donald. Did you know Donald Trump is in Home Alone too?
No, I didn't know, and
Ke-
I didn't know at the time, but
Kevin
I'm happy to
McAllister.
watch
Kevin
it.
McAllister's walking through the hotel. He's walking through. It's Trump's hotel, isn't it?
He was the owner back in the
Yeah.
day.
Is he still?
And he just goes, "Excuse me, sir, where's reception?"
Down the hall and to the
Down
left.
the hall to the left.
I didn't know who that was when I first watched that movie. Now I know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I might need to watch it again. And
I don't think anybody would have
No, he was very
recognised him
he was
then.
very popular.
He
No,
was.
he was very popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. I mean,
Yeah.
he's popular now, kind of, but like, he's been popular for a long, long time. Just not really in the UK.
Yeah.
Now we know who he is, though. Now
But
we know.
yeah, this. I like the bit. I like the bit where he walks through the door and he thinks there's floor, and he falls through the hole.
This
and then-
classic cartoon antics.
and then this other guy, one of the other bad guys, goes and burns his head on a light that catches fire to his head, and then sticks his head down the toilet.
Yes.
And there's been like bleach put down the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it burns his head red, doesn't it?
The one I like is like, the bird lady. She like feeds all the birds, so
Oh yeah,
because she's good. So.
the scary woman that he meets, that he becomes friends with at the end.
Yeah. when
She
when
f-
Kevin when two, well, I'm not sure what they called, but they like chasing.
I think they're
Kevin.
called Marv and Harry.
Yeah, that's the one. They like chasing Kevin like in the park until she came along and scared him.
She shoots birds at them, from what I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she throws bird feed at them, and all the
Oh,
birds
yeah,
all the
go.
birds land on
She's
them.
bird woman. My favourite part in Home Alone is when the taller guy grabs the electric wires and turns into a skeleton.
Yeah.
I love that bit. I love that they just fully commit to like, oh, this is a cartoon. Like, this is a cartoon in real life.
Oh, I love the bit where he's on the bed and he's got the room service guy in there with all the ice cream and stuff.
Yeah.
And he goes, two scoops, sir. 2 scoops, make it 3. I'm not driving.
Why did he say that?
It sounds like they've got like alcohol over here. It seems like they've got something about not eating too much ice cream if you drive.
Well, it's a joke because he's a kid. He's not. He's talking like it's alcohol. Do you need to wipe your nose? Go on. Oh, you've got tissues, have you? Do you need to go and get some new tissues?
Yeah, I need to.
Okay, we'll pause the show. Me and Sam will sing. While
Yeah.
you go. What should we sing, Sam? What Christmas song shall we sing?
I'm trying to think now which ones.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would go, holy smokes. What? That's not the words. Do you not know the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I know some of it. Not.
Yeah, it's if you saw him, you would go, holy smokes. Yeah, because smokes rhymes with nose.
Does it?
I'm Joe. I made that up. He's back. He's got new tissues. Hopefully his nose won't stop running again for the rest of the show. Right. Any other Christmas movies, Sam? You been watching any Christmas things?
Not Christmas ones, but I have been watching.
I know what you have been watching. Well, we'll start with the one that you finished watching. You finished watching something, didn't you?
Yes, I have.
What did you finish watching, Sam?
One Piece.
One Piece, dun dun. We talked about this last week. Do you remember, James, on the Sam show? You listened to it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Would you remember anything about One Piece?
not really.
Do you want to explain to James what One Piece is?
One Piece is all about pirates.
Pirate.
Yeah, you like different pirates. Then you got like a shark pirate. You
Yeah,
got a clown pirate and a few other pirates as well.
yeah.
And what are all the pirates trying to do?
Trying to have a big fight between all the pirates. But my favourite one, I've forgotten his name again, is Monkey. He's called Monkey something.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, that's the one. That's he's my favourite one.
So because it's originally, so his name is Luffy and his surname is Monkey D, but because it's a Japanese thing, they say the names in reverse, so it's Monkey D. Luffy.
Right, okay, I didn't know that until now.
Yeah, in Japan they put the family name first and the person's name second. So characters in One Piece, even though they might have, so there's a character called Edward Newgate. He gets introduced later on. But his surname is Edward and his actual name is Newgate because the names got swapped around. I like him. He's my favorite. He's not my favorite character.
I like the monkey one. No.
Monkey D. Luffy is my favorite
Yeah.
One Piece character because I've read all of One Piece. We talked about this, but it's very, very long. There's a new chapter. I need to read it. Chapter 1101 came out a couple of days ago. Anyway, yeah. But what was your favorite thing about One Piece?
Oh, it was really good. Now I'm at the, like, cause not long, like, I was on episode 7 at the time, when I got, yeah, it was episode 7 I was on last time, but I'm at, well, finished the whole series now, a bit now, but the last series, they were, like, killing all the sharks, the pirate sharks that they killed off.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
I think he needs to start watching it, so. But I might watch it again, actually.
I'm very Christmassy at the moment. I want to stick to Christmas. Yeah.
Well, we got to do the show, James. You just talked about Home Alone. If you want to talk about Christmas, you got to talk about Christmas things. You should have been watching Christmas things in preparation. Sam's actually been watching stuff, because there's another thing we've both been watching. And this is the only chance we're going to get to talk about it until next year.
Yeah.
What's the other thing? Yeah, you finished talking about One Piece? Or is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I think that's all of it. So,
You excited for season 2? I think they've started filming it now because the strike ended.
Yes, they have. But when is...
They said probably like either late next year or early 2025. I'm gonna guess early 2025 because there was the strike, so that delayed them a bit.
Yeah, like during COVID time, are they...
Huh?
Yeah, that was between COVID time.
No. The actors and writers strike.
Oh, I didn't know
from
that.
earlier this year. Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast. I think there was a big strike. The actors and writers were on strike for months. It's the longest one in history, and it's the first time they've both been on strike since like the 60s.
Oh my god!
Because there were concerns.
I think I remember that.
There were concerns about AI and people not getting the right residuals. Residuals are when you if you write something, and it continues to make money after the initial like publication of it, you get something called residuals. You get a certain percentage of the profits, and people were concerned that they weren't getting the right residuals. So they went on strike. There were a lot of other reasons as well, but they got a good deal. They both of the strikes have ended now. So
because that's what I heard on the TV.
Can you go back from the mic a little bit? Thank you.
Might have heard it on the news.
Well, there's lots of strikes going on at the moment because people aren't being paid enough.
No, they're not.
Like there's a cost of living crisis, but wages have not been increased, so a lot of people are struggling. So they're going on strike, which is what you do if you're in a union and you want to get more money.
Have you got addiction to your phone?
I'm checking something, Sam. It's your show. You should be talking to each other, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the next piece?
2-piece.
What's you said you had another episode. You had
show. Yeah, do you want to talk to James about what else you've been
watching?
Something's come back after over a year of not being on TV.
Oh, I've been watching Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Because one of my favourite actors in it, his name is David Tennant.
Yeah.
I think the first one, when Donna had a daughter, she had a shed in the garden, and no, hang on, I'm trying to work it out now. Yeah, on the first episode of Doctor Who, Donna's daughter has found something, like, in the back of the street where they live. They had, like, 2 bins, and she's found this little, I'm going to call it a Furby. Yeah.
I know what the name is. Actually, hold on. I can show you exactly what it was. So,
it's like a Furby, a little bit.
He's called Beep the Meep.
Yeah,
it
was
just the Meep. They call him the Meep in the show, but he's called Beep the Meep. So it's this guy. Him.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
That's him.
But he actually found him, like, in the bin.
Yeah, he was behind some bags, bin bags.
So
he crashed. His ship had crashed. The pod.
Yeah, I think the pod's landed in like a big shed.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, that was in the first one. In the second one, we had two sets of David Tennant and Donna as well.
What's the second episode? Talk about the first one first. That's the second one.
Well, that was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Saturday just gone. No?
Yeah. Well, okay. I think. Do you want me to add some context to what's going on with Doctor Who, because it's in a bit of an interesting spot right now.
It is.
So because neither of you. I mean, you haven't watched any of the new stuff yet, but neither of you've watched it in a long time, have you?
No.
Because why did you stop watching?
because I didn't like the other Doctors before until.
When did you stop watching? Do you remember?
Until David Tennant, because I know David Tennant was
So
in
you,
it.
so
like,
you
a
stopped
couple
the
of
same
times.
time I gave up when Matt Smith came in.
Yes.
Did you watch any of Matt Smith?
I might watch a couple of his.
But you didn't particularly like him.
I
No,
watched the
dislike
first
Dave.
episode and I thought, oh, this is going to be rubbish.
Well, do you know that?
Because I found Matt Smith was very full of himself, and for me, that's not Doctor Who.
I mean, David Tennant was pretty full of himself. I don't know if you remember what happened near the end of his run, but anyway, because it wasn't just Matt Smith who left when David Tennant left.
Well, no, there was Peter McColdy. I know it afterwards.
No. It wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't just David Tennant who left when he left. Russell T Davies also went with him, who was the showrunner. He was the top guy running everything.
Yeah.
You know, he wrote most of the episodes. He was responsible for bringing it back. He was responsible for bringing it to Wales. He left the show as well. He decided, this is too much work for me. I'll keep on working on Torchwood. I'll keep on working on the Sarah Jane Adventures, but I'm going to stop working on Doctor Who.
Is he back now?
That's what I'm getting to. Then Stephen Moffat took over, and Stephen Moffat wrote lots of very, very popular episodes. Do you remember The Empty Child, the one with the gas masks?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember what they say?
I can't remember.
They go, "Are you my mummy?" They walk around and they go, "Are you my mummy?" That's a good episode. Then he did the Weeping Angels. You know the Weeping Angels, don't you?
Yes.
The ones that were on the Titanic episode.
No. The statues that move when you're not looking at them.
Oh yeah.
He did those, and he did the library episode with the shadows that eat your flesh.
Yeah, the best version he ever did was the Titanic Christmas special.
You like Voyage of the Damned? I love Voyage of the Damned. I think it is the stupidest episode of Doctor Who ever made. I love it. It is ridiculous.
And it had one of our favourite singers in it ever, Kylie.
It did have Kylie Minogue in it, and she got thrown in a giant furnace and exploded. I don't know if you remember that part.
No.
She gets blown up. She drives a forklift into like a robot man, and then they die.
Yeah, Titanic is a spaceship, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's going to crash it into Earth so that he can claim insurance. He's going to blow up Earth and then get a big paycheck because the Titanic blew up.
Yeah.
And then the Queen is waving at the Titanic at the end.
Yeah.
She's dead now.
Welcome to London.
No, she doesn't say that. She just waves at it. It's very stupid. I love it. But anyway, yeah. So then Stephen Moffat did the show, and he did the show from 2010 to 2017. So he did the show for 7 years. He was on it for quite a while. Most of the modern Doctor Who is him. His era, people sort of started to trail off. There were a lot of fans of it. I'm not really one of them. I think there's some good episodes in there, but for the most part, I don't really like it that much. But then, what happened after Peter Capaldi? Do you remember? This was a big deal about 5 years ago. You don't remember what happened after Peter Capaldi?
I didn't watch.
Who was the doctor? Oh yeah, it was a big news story though.
I haven't watched it.
Who was Sam? Do you remember who the doctor was after Peter Capaldi?
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, was it a girl?
Judy.
Close. Jodie Whittaker.
That's the one.
And do you know why that was a very big deal for a lot of people?
Because it was the first ever
woman doctor.
Doctor Who.
Yes. So
I think I watched a couple of her.
Yes. So a lot of people did go back to watch when she became the Doctor. Very quickly, a lot of people stopped watching. The viewing figures went down by like 1 million every single week, because I can say I really don't like that era of the show. It just wasn't very good. It was the show became quite bad for about 5 years. The show was just not appealing to people anymore. It definitely wasn't just because she was a woman.
Yeah.
A lot of people tried to like her as the Doctor, but they don't like the show. But the show was at an all-time low. I think there was an episode in April of 2022 that got less views than an episode of Bargain Hunt. Oh no, Antiques Roadshow. It got less views than an episode of Antiques Roadshow, which was pretty bad. So Russell T Davies now has come back, and he's brought back David Tennant for 3 episodes, and he's bringing in a new Doctor tomorrow. As we're recording this, the new Doctor is arriving tomorrow, played by Ncuti Gatwa, who is best known for his role in Sex Education on Netflix.
Oh, I might have heard of that.
Yes, but he's going to be in it tomorrow, so you're going to see him. I'm very excited. I'm very much enjoying it.
He's going to transform into him.
Yes, he's going to regenerate.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. And then there's a Christmas special. There hasn't been a Christmas special since 2017.
Yeah, well, I think I was on Christmas
Day.
Christmas
Day.
Day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
5:55. Hold on, I can show you the Doctor. I've got a. Here he is. There he is. Wah!
Yeah, I did see
Ooh.
a picture of him.
Why did you make?
Sorry.
What was that noise, Sam? What made you make that noise?
It's the way I looked at him.
Because I do think he's a very handsome man.
Yeah, actually he is.
Look at him, James.
Yeah.
He's very handsome. I love his outfit as well. Look at that.
I love the outfit. I think
He's gonna be great. He's gonna be great. I think. I'm very excited.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to like say it in front of James.
Whisper into the mic. I'll listen.
I think he's cute.
Oh. You got some.
What was that me you were referring to?
Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor. Number
Yeah.
15. Because David Tennant is two of them. I don't know if you know that. David Tennant is... Because which one was he? Do you remember?
The 4th or 5th Doctor?
Oh, he was the 10th.
Oh, right.
4th Doctor was Tom Baker.
I know, he
Who
was
was that one?
the one that crazy guy.
Yeah, there he is. No, that's the 14th Doctor. Played by
Yeah.
David Tennant. So he's two of them. Which has never happened before. It's kind of happened before. In the 50th anniversary special, Tom Baker came back to play a character called the Curator, who they sort of implied was like a future version of the Doctor who'd become Tom Baker again.
Yeah.
But obviously much older, because Tom Baker was way older.
And
Yes.
didn't in one episode, just before the Titanic episode, didn't someone called Peter something
Peter
make
Davison.
an appearance
Peter
in the
Davison.
TARDIS with David Tennant?
Peter Davison came back as part of a Children in Need special called Time Crash, written by Stephen Moffat, who would take over after Russell T Davies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just like a little thing. It wasn't a full episode. I don't
No.
think Russell T Davies ever did any multi-Doctor specials.
No.
And he still hasn't because he's not doing. Well, he's not really doing it for the.
Did you see the Doctor Who Children in Need special years ago, where it was Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor?
Yes, The Curse of Fatal Death.
And
That was written by Stephen Moffat as well.
Yeah.
He's got his finger in every pie. He's been doing this stuff for a long time.
And then you had the guy that's been in James Bond films as a villain,
He was the
Jonathan
master.
Pryce.
It
And
was.
he kept on falling through that hole, and he was like, "It's taken me 100 years to get out there," and he went down again.
I went back in time and bribed the architect.
And then he looked older, didn't he? Every time he came back through the
Yeah,
door.
it's well, that was like a comedy sketch, but it was made before the show came back.
Yeah.
Because there was an era called the Wilderness Years where the show was off air from 1986? 1980 something, 1987, 1988. From that until 2005. There was the movie in between with the 8th Doctor. But it was off air for a long time. But it's back now. It's back again. It's back and it's started again. We got new Doctor, new adventures, and it's good. It's good. Doctor Who is good again.
Yeah.
The last episode was one of the coolest ones ever, wasn't it, Sam?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened? No big spoilers, but it was the monsters were pretty freaky, weren't they?
They were.
Were
freaky.
you scared at any point?
Not really.
No, there was one moment that got me when Donna was looking down a hallway and you could hear footsteps but you couldn't see.
No.
That was good. I liked that. I liked the big hands. Do you remember the big hands?
Yeah.
He had big hands. Yeah, it was a good episode. You should watch it, James.
Yeah. I think the last Doctor Who Christmas special I ever watched, about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, was when there was a Robin Hood.
That wasn't
involved.
a Christmas special. That was
No.
just a regular episode.
Yeah.
It was like the Doctor goes back in time. It was Peter Capaldi. The Doctor
Yeah.
goes back in time, and I've only ever watched this episode once. I don't fully remember, but I think like he goes back in time, and Robin Hood. All the Robin Hood characters are like real.
Yeah.
Because Robin Hood is not real. I don't know if you knew that. Robin Hood is not a real man. But they're all real, and then I think it turns out they're robots. Like somebody's made robots of all the Robin Hood characters.
Yeah.
I only ever watched that episode when it aired though. It's the one where he fights Robin Hood with a spoon.
Yeah.
No one ever really talks about it.
Yeah. That's what I saw last time I watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, that was a long time ago now. That was like 2014.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it though, Sam?
I'm really enjoying it.
Which one did you prefer, the first episode or the second episode?
I think I like them both.
Yeah, but which one did you like more? Go on, Sam. Have an opinion.
I think the first one.
Why did you like the first one more?
Yeah, that little furry thing.
You like Beep the Meep?
Yeah.
Something happened with him though, didn't it? Don't spoil it for James. Just get him to watch it. Cause
Yeah, we need to sit down and watch it together.
he doesn't know what happens. Well, do you know what the next episode is called?
Oh, I can't remember
It's
now.
called The Giggle.
That the one's on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Definitely gonna watch that before Strictly.
The last one of the it's on before Strictly, isn't it?
Yeah.
The last one of the 60th anniversary specials, and then we got to wait a couple of weeks until Christmas for the next episode, and then next year full series, 8 episodes. Exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it too. Right, is that the end of our Doctor Who talk?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Okay.
Anything else you want to talk about on our Christmas special?
Well, you wanted me to talk about my old school days in school plays, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about that, you used to do Christmas plays.
Right. Many years ago, I always see myself as a passionate actor, but nobody ever wants to give me the chance. So I went to 3 different schools as a kid, and I ended up being Joseph every year in a nativity play. And they changed the storyline every year, so it was something a bit different. And what was so unfair was in my last 2 school years before I left school to go to college, they dressed me up as a wise man, and I was a wise man instead. And then in the final year, they casted everybody, and they ran out of characters, and I was the only one that didn't have a character. So they got me to dress up as the donkey. Yeah. But I think for my final one, they should have made me Joseph, just for that final farewell.
Well, there is a song called Little Donkey. More people will start singing it.
Little donkey, little donkey. Go on, Sam, carry on.
I'm trying to think how it goes.
On the dusty road, got to keep on plodding onwards, wave your precious load. Been a long time, little donkey, through the winter's night. Don't give up now, little donkey. Bethlehem's in sight. Ring out those bells tonight. Bethlehem, Bethlehem.
Alright, James, it's gone on for a bit now.
Okay, sorry. That's how long the song goes.
I know. Whoa.
Sorry.
Way too loud. Too loud.
That's how long it goes. I have no control over
No.
the person that created the song.
You don't have to sing the whole thing, though, James. You have control over your own voice. Right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Cut.
Anything else?
Covering of anything.
Lady and gentleman.
Pardon?
Sorry, Sam. I shouldn't call you a lady. I was just trying to do the whole ladies and gentlemen thing. But there's only one of you.
She likes being called a lady.
Yeah, okay.
I am a lady. I'm a lady. He's a gentleman. That's what we want to talk about. We can talk about ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay, so suppose our final bit of 2024.
2023.
No,
Come
sorry.
on, James.
2023.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, 2023. So, what are your plans for Christmas, Sam?
Oh, I'm happy. My family, my dad keeps coming down for like Christmas Day. He can have like Christmas dinner with us. So.
Yeah. Anything interesting on Christmas Eve?
Well, I'm going out on Christmas Eve with someone special.
Wow.
Yeah? Wow.
We are going to a panto for.
Yeah.
I heard that special someone loves pantos, like maybe a bit too much. like maybe like way more into pantos than any normal person should be.
Well, I love going to pantos. Like I done pantos like
You've got to get.
I'm trying to work
You've
on
got to
New
keep
Year's,
up,
like-
Max. You've got to be a panto lover at Christmas.
I don't like pantos.
Without a pantomime, there is no Christmas.
I don't really like pantos. Aren't really a Christmas thing though. They're a New Year thing.
Well, I like pantos. I've been like too many of them. I've been a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's not just that. I met celebrities as well.
What celebrities have you met?
Jimmy Osmond.
Who?
Jimmy Osmond. He's a singer of the Osmonds.
I don't know who they are.
Really?
You're not impressing me with your what do they call it when people like say, "Oh, I know this person." What is that called?
Taste.
No, not taste. No.
Celebrity.
Like when people like drop name. I don't know. I forgot the term. Come on, Sam, impress me with your celebrities. Who else have you met?
Well, I met Ryan Clark from X Factor. That's another one.
Okay, I do know who that is. I think he's a bit more than from the X Factor now, though. He does like his own radio show and stuff.
Yes, he does. So.
He's just kind of a general media host now.
He does like
Good for him.
He does Gogglebox as well on a Friday night.
Yeah, he's on Gogglebox. I've seen him on that.
And he goes to Ibiza a lot, doing like Ibiza tunes.
Beef tunes?
On the radios too, yeah.
Do you like beef tunes? Beef.
I
think got that. I think he got that wrong.
Okay.
Who else, Sam?
Who else have you met? You've met somebody that I've seen on stage, but I never met him like you did.
Well, was it Mrs. Sort of Mrs. Brown Boys?
No.
Have you seen Mrs. Brown's Boys live?
Yes.
What was it like?
It was really good. I met Grandad.
Wow.
And I met the Professor someone.
Mrs. Brown's Boys episode on Christmas Day this year.
It might be the same. It might be the same one from last year.
No, it's not. It's a new one.
Yeah.
What
so
are you thinking?
Keith Duffy.
Yes, I met him as well.
Who was a member of Boyzone.
Oh.
Yes, he was. I met him out in Ireland.
James, what are your plans for Christmas then?
My plans Christmas Eve. I'm going to go out for a meal with a special someone.
Okay.
Go and see a panto myself.
You're a real panto lover, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we both are.
Yeah. Christmas day, I will be spending the morning at my home where I live. Probably end up watching Christmas movies whilst opening presents. And then I'll be going up my mum's to have Christmas dinner with my nan, my uncle, my mum, and my stepdad. And then I think Boxing Day is a quiet, boring day after Christmas Day.
I kind of like Boxing Day. I like having a chilled out day after Christmas Day. It's good, but you got to kind of.
What we're gonna get you to do in 2024, pal, in a year's time, we're gonna enter you for the Boxing Day swim to raise money for
you do it.
One of our charities.
Why do I have to do it? It's your podcast. You do it.
But no. I mean, all three of us need to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it as well, though.
Right. You need to get soundproof equipment.
Well, my plan for Christmas Day is wake up, eat food, Doctor Who, sleep.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Doctor Who and dessert. Sticky toffee pudding and Joe's ice cream.
Out of the three of us, he sounds like the most boring one out of the three of us, doesn't he?
I'm gonna have a great time not watching pantomimes. Right. Is that it? Are we done for this year?
Yeah. So, I think we need to say one more thing to our listeners.
Do we now?
So, thank you to those of you that have listened to us this year. And we hope you have a good Christmas. And we hope you have a happy new year. And if you think in 2024 of any ideas you think of what kind of show things we could bring to the Wild Show, please tell us. If you want to be a guest and share something with us, please get in touch with us. And we can help you do that.
How do they get in touch with us?
Okay, we are on...
I think Sam wants to say something.
I think
Sam,
our media lady wants to say something.
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter as well. You can come and follow us on both our social media.
Yeah. And that is it for 2023. A happy New Year from myself, James Tyler.
And Sam Hall.
And the producer. I genuinely forgot what I was called then. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And James Dash, he couldn't be here. He had other commitments, but he also says the same thing. Maybe I'll get him to say that and I'll put it in. That'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a happy New Year and a happy Christmas.
But